Hello, my name is JB, and today is day 4 of our 90-day challenge where we build, promote, and sell AI systems. Today, we are going to be jumping into our hiring process. So I wish I could say that I am some crazy AI coding expert and can build all these automations myself, but the truth is I'm a marketing agency owner that wants to build AI marketing systems and wants to sell AI marketing systems. But what I'm really good at is hiring and managing and overseeing amazing talented people. So today we're going to jump right into Upwork, and I'm going to show you the mentality that we have when actually posting, what we're looking for when we're making these job posts and we're communicating with people, how we interview, and just how we navigate hiring overseas freelancers for jobs like this. So let's jump right into our Upwork account. I have the job posted that we created. I don't know, is there a creation date on here? But we created this only a few weeks ago, or maybe about a month ago, just to prepare for this 90-day challenge. That way we could start building some things and start playing around before we try to teach people. And now we have about 6 months of experience in AI, which nowadays that's worth years of experience or comparable to years of experience in other industries. But you are seeing us live and raw and relatable in a way that you could just do this on your own as well, and hopefully build, promote, and sell AI systems to clients, or just build AI systems for your own business or for your own personal life. So let's just read through this job post for a second, and I'm actually going to tell you specifically why we did certain things. But our summary is, we are seeking an experienced AI automation expert to join our team. The ideal candidate will have a proven track record in developing, implementing automated workflows using tools like N8N, VAPI, and voice AI technologies. Your role will involve analyzing our current processes and designing effective automation solutions to enhance efficiency. If you have a passion for AI and automation and can deliver innovative solutions, we want to hear from you. Now, breaking down this a little bit, some of this is keywords and buzzwords, and we didn't even go over the title, but essentially it's the same thing. AI automation experts needed. So it says exactly what that job and role is, but then more importantly, talking about platforms, because AI is such a broad thing, but people have expertise in certain things. And our 2 platforms that we wanted was N8N and VAPI. And then we also included just voice AI as a buzzword because they don't have to have used VAPI. They could use, there's so many ways to enable good voice agents and reception bots and appointment setting bots. As you go through this, we can see that we did not post this job as a fixed price job. So when you are posting, you have the option to post hourly or fixed price. We only hire fixed price people for the most part. Reason being is because it challenges us to determine the scope of work of the full project, and then challenges them to want to do as many projects as possible, because the more projects they complete, the more money they make. I'd rather than make more per hour and not have to act like they're working a 9 to 5 essentially, and hire them for 40 hours a week and have them drag on and then make it so they can't work with other clients because they're logging hours on Upwork. I'd rather just say, hey, we want this done, and then they quote us $50 or $500 or whatever that scenario is. But people grade their expertise based on hourly work. So we can know now if they are $10 an hour, or if they're $50 an hour, and get a good idea of what their fixed price is going to be based on that. Then we go into these questions. So with these questions, we want to make them not super intimidating, because if you provide too many questions, then I don't even know what the limit on how many questions you can put into here is, but we try to stick to like 3 or 4, most of the time actually 3. And we also try to look to see or ask questions that they have to answer and try to articulate their thoughts. Now, I will say in this day and age, a lot of people are responding with ChatGPT. We filter out the super generic ChatGPT responses, only do the really relevant ones that look like they might have just written their response and then hit rewrite in ChatGPT. So you kind of have to figure out that gray area of how authentic are these people. Our questions were, do you have experience with N8N, Make, or Zapier AI? Which Make, Zapier AI are kind of competitors to N8N. Briefly describe some systems you have created So we're looking for their portfolio, but we're also looking for that human touch to see what types of things they're going to say. Do you think you would be good at brainstorming with our team to create AI solutions? What I'm looking for here is, are they going to be comfortable to jump on Zoom? And also, do they see themselves as being super creative? They may see this question and jump off because they're like, no, I just really want the specs of exactly what you're looking for. You guys be creative, I'll get it done. But the reality is, if I'm going to hire somebody and then have them sit beside our SEO director who doesn't know AI as much as they do, then I'm going to need that level of brainstorm to actually get them to produce results and automate a lot of the systems in our own business or building SEO products for our clients. And then, do you have experience with voice AI? Again, broad topic of AI. Voice AI is really a very niche thing. In this case, it's okay if they don't have that experience. I just want to know ahead of time how much experience they have. The rest of this is you just plug in a lot of the skills and that's about it. Then you go and you review all your proposals. So for us, we got 15 proposals. We shortlisted 3 and messaged 3. We eliminated 4. And let me just show you the next step to this. So this person provided their response. We shortlisted them. Or did we shortlist them? So we shortlisted this lady and we said, okay, we like your portfolio. We like everything that you said. Now let's go into messages. The way that we hire on Upwork has evolved since AI has been created because of the fact that, especially when you're posting an AI job, a lot of people don't really write custom proposals. So, and we don't know who's behind this. I mean, people outsource their Upwork applications. They are just typical like professional Upwork posters that just respond on behalf of some other person that's a freelancer. It's a big business. It's a big industry now. And it's not like what it used to be when we were first using, actually, it used to be called Elance back in like 2012 or something like that. And so we've been using this for a very long time. That's 13 years of hiring overseas freelancers on what is now called Upwork. Our response is, thank you for your application. We believe you could be a great fit for this role. We have shortlisted 7 people. We will most likely hire about 3 people to take on project work and possibly 1 full-time to work directly with our team to help them or optimize their roles. What I did here, I do this almost every single time I post any sort of job on Upwork, is I'm showing them that we're not just messaging everybody. We have shortlisted a select amount of people. And then we will most likely hire 3, which in this case is very, very true. But to be honest, I do this even if we're going to hire 1. And that's just to show them that they have almost a 50-50 shot. So 3 out of 7, they're very likely to get this job. You want to keep them motivated because even though you may think they really, really want this job, they may have 50 other Upwork job posts that they've applied to, and they're responding to those, and they're going to be quicker on the ones that they think that they have a real chance to get. Before we schedule a call, I'd like to get a good feel for your communication skills and how well you can demonstrate an AI system / workflow. Could you create a Loom that walks through a system that you have created that you think is impressive? Right here in this particular process, I actually eliminated people because one, they either didn't provide the Loom because they're probably not the person. They're just somebody who's applying on behalf of somebody else. Or 2, they're just not comfortable speaking, and that's okay for a lot of roles. But in this role, I need these people to be sitting side by side with my marketing employees, my marketing agency employees, and trying to help them. Or if they're just developing stuff for me, not only do we need to communicate on Zoom and have that type of relationship, but I need a demonstration. So that way for this 90-day challenge, I can actually present the things that we built together and know all the intricacies of this. So this lady responded 20 something seconds or 20 something minutes later. It looks like the next day she provided a Loom. And then I said, hi, thank you for your video. I'd like to schedule a quick Zoom with you. So this Zoom now allows me to really try to create this relationship. So now I have a Loom video of this person. In most cases, they don't actually show their video, but now I can get a good understanding of what it's going to be like on Zoom. So they book my calendar link, which then gives them a Zoom link. And then I had an amazing conversation with Yashi. And then I actually I really probably hired maybe 5 people and invited them all to our Slack channel. I put a AI 90-day challenge Slack channel together, and we have a bunch of AI engineers in here. We have some of our marketing agency employees so they can see what we're doing and participate and help us with inspiration on what types of things that we can build for our current clients, for our current business, for prospective clients, any industry. And what I did was I created a video that is inviting them to apply to our or essentially give us proposals for the project sheet. Now, this project sheet I actually have pulled up here. It was only 13 different projects. Some of these are templates from other creators. So I actually credit the creators here. And all I want these people to do is import these templates, connect all of our credentials, and then customize them. So hop on a phone call with me, customize them to whatever we need. And some of these things are super generic, or they have too many features. Well, not that they're not effective, but they are not exactly what we need for our business or our clients. And then we also have 3 that we created on our own, and I just created quick Loom videos. So Loom videos are amazing way to avoid meetings, and I can just create quick Loom videos. I can create videos just like this and say, hey, I want this, this, and this. And as you can see, I communicated that to all of the AI engineers that we hired. That is really A to Z, from posting a job on Upwork to messaging to how to get them to present their stuff without you having to jump on Zoom calls for every single one, then funneling them down even further, and then integrating them into your workflow, whether that be Slack or just giving them a Gmail account or however that is. And then we actually did receive a bunch of fixed price quotes from here about how long that they think that it would take them to do that, their priorities. All of this is just a template right now. But we received individual files from most of the people. And some people just dropped off and said, no, that's not really for me. And that's okay. We want to inspire people to build AI systems for their businesses or their clients, but just know that you don't have to be intimidated by this, and you don't have to be a developer. N8N can be really intimidating. Platforms like Zapier and Make are definitely much better entry-level platforms, but even then that can be really complex to a lot of people. Some people don't thrive in that type of environment of thinking about every little detail all the way through. So it is much better, as most entrepreneurs are mainly visionaries. So as a visionary like myself, I am better at just saying the vision. I'm pretty technical, so I know what I need done, and then handing it over to somebody to help me facilitate that. And then I'll take that and I'll utilize it, or I'll sell it to clients or whatever you need to do with it to make your business or your client's business more efficient. So if you have any questions on our hiring process, or you want any other tips, or something came to mind, please comment the video down below, and I would love to help you or create more content during this 90-day challenge with y'all. So thank you for watching.